everyone, welcome to my channel Easy Learning. In today's session, I will be explaining you the exercise 11.4, which is the last exercise of the chapter Mensuration of Grade 8. In this exercise, particularly, we'll talk about the volume. We will talk about the volume and capacity of three-dimensional shapes in which we have studied cube, cuboid, and we have done cylinder. So we have to talk about these three shapes and we will be studying about the capacity in this particular exercise. So first let's understand when we say volume and capacity, what is the difference? Practically there is not much difference, but when we measure the capacity we talk about that how much quantity any container can hold, and we know that capacity is measured in liters and milliliters, whereas the volume is measured in meter cube, centimeter cube. So if we define, there is not much difference, but yes, when we are talking about how much quantity any container can hold, it means we are talking about capacity, which will be equal to the volume, but we will learn some scales where we will be converting meter cube, centimeter cube to the liters and milliliters. So volume is what? Volume is the space occupied by any 3D object, right? By any 3D object. And if we define capacity, it refers to the quantity any container can hold, right? Which any container can hold. That's the quantity inside. And this is measured in liters and milliliters. Now if I say if a water tin holds say 100 centimeter cube water, so this is the volume a water tin can hold, but since it is holding something, it means the capacity we are talking about. So we have to write this thing into the liters because we are talking about how much water it can hold. So there are certain relations in which we can represent the meter cube and centimeter cube in terms of liters. So those relations, like 1 milliliter will be equals to 1 centimeters cube. 1 liter is equals to 1000 centimeter cube, and 1 meter cube will be how much? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeter cube, because 1 meter is how much? 100 centimeter. So when you put cube here, it means you will add 2, 4 and 6 zeros, and this is equals to 1000 liters. Okay, so these are certain relations which we are going to use in the exercise 11.4, which will help us to solve the question. Now if you see question number 1 in the exercise, you have to tell, there are certain cases given and you have to tell whether you will calculate the TSA or you will calculate the volume in these situations. The first part is to find how much a container can hold. So when we are finding, we have just discussed, it means capacity or volume. So we have only here TSA and volume. It means we have to calculate the volume. Second part, how many bags required to plaster that. So of course you need to calculate the surface area, then only you will get to know how many bags will be required. And if it says to find the number of smaller tanks that can be filled with the water from it, so again we are talking about the capacity, it means we will again calculate the volume. So this was question number 1 of this exercise. Let's see question number 2. Question number 2 is very interesting. There are 3 parts basically in this question. Diameter of a cylinder A. This is your cylinder A and this is your cylinder B. And its diameter is given 7 centimeter and its height is given as 14 centimeter. Okay, so I will write it here. Diameter of first cylinder is 7 centimeter and its height is given as 14 centimeter. Whereas in cylinder B, the diameter is 14 centimeter and the height is 7 centimeter. Exactly the reciprocal of this. So first part of this question is, without doing any calculations, can you suggest which cylinder volume, cylinder A volume or cylinder B volume is greater? Okay, so this is first part where without calculation you have to tell me which cylinder volume will be greater. So first thing we will see the formula. What is the formula for volume? Pi r square h, right? This is the formula to calculate the volume of the cylinder. So we will see in which cylinder the radius is bigger. So if you calculate the radius in first part, it will be 7 by 2 means 3.5 centimeter, and in second part 14 upon 2 means 7 centimeter. So in which cylinder the radius is bigger? Cylinder B. If the radius in cylinder B is bigger, it means it will hold more, its volume will be greater, right? So this is how, without calculation, just with the imagination, you can tell that the cylinder with the greater radius will have greater volume. So how we will write? Cylinder with greater radius will have greater volume. And why it is so? Because volume is proportional to radius square. So this is done the first part. In the same question it says verify it by finding the volume of both the cylinders. So what you have just imagined here, with your imagination you have told, now you have to verify it with the mathematical calculation. So we will do the mathematical calculation for both type of cylinder. Let's do for cylinder A first. So cylinder A is what? Volume is equals to pi r square h, right? Radius is how much for cylinder 1? 3.5 centimeter we have just calculated, or let's write it as 7.2, which will help you in the calculations. And height was given as 14 centimeter. Let's place the values. Volume A, pi is how much? 22 upon 7. R square means 7 by 2 into 7 by 2, h, which is 14. Now if you see, I can cancel this 7 with this 7 and this becomes 11, right? And 2 sevens are 14. So this is how much I am getting. This is 11 sevens are 77 into 7, and if you multiply it, 7 sevens are 49, 7 sevens are 49 plus this 539. So this is the volume I am getting for the first cylinder. Now we will do the same calculations for the second cylinder. Let's write it as VA here, and let's take cylinder B as VB pi r square h. In second cylinder, R will be 14 upon 2, which means 7 centimeter, and h is already given, which is 7 centimeter. Let's place the values. This is 22 by 7. R in this case is how much? 7 into 7, and h is also 7. So what we can cancel? We can cancel this. You are getting 22 into 49. Let's multiply it. How much it will be? 2 9s are 18, 1 carry, 2 4s are 8 plus 1 9. Again, and this gives you 1078 centimeter cube. So now if you compare, the volume in first case is coming out 539 centimeter cube, whereas in second case it is coming out 1078 centimeter cube. So from here I can conclude that the volume of cylinder B is greater than the volume of cylinder A, and this is the same thing which we have written here, that the volume of the cylinder B will be greater as compared to this, because here the radius is greater than the radius of cylinder A. So now in next part we have proved the same thing mathematically. Now this question has another part which says check whether the cylinder with greater volume has also greater surface area. It means this cylinder B, you have to check whether the TSA of cylinder B is greater than the cylinder A or not. So the cylinder with greater volume, does it have greater TSA also? So let's see it. We know that TSA of the cylinder is 2 pi r h plus r, right? We have all the values. So 2 into 22 by 7. R we have calculated in first case as 7 upon 2. H plus r means 14 plus 7 by 2. Let's see how we can solve it. This 7 and 7 I can cancel. This 2 and 2 is also cancelled because it is all in multiplication. And this becomes 22. If I take LCM here, this is 28 plus 7. This is again cancelled, right? 11 into 35 and 385 centimeters square. So this is the TSA I am getting for the first case. Similarly, we will calculate the TSA for second case. 2 pi r plus h. So 2 into 22 by 7. How much is r for second case is 7. H, r plus h means 7 plus, and how much was height given? 7 again. So let's cancel the terms again. This 7 can be cancelled with this 7. How much you are left with? 22 2s are 44. into 7 plus 7 gives you 14, and if you multiply it, how much it will be? 14 fours are, you get a 6, 14 fours are 56 plus this 606 centimeter square. So it means from here I can conclude that TSA of cylinder A is less than TSA of cylinder B, right? And in the previous page, if you see, we have calculated that the volume of cylinder B was greater. In this we have calculated कि yes, the TSA of cylinder B is also greater. So this was question number 2, in which we have solved 3 parts. So we can conclude that the cylinder with greater volume has greater TSA as well. Okay, let's see question number 3 of this exercise. Question number 3, find the height of a cuboid you have to calculate, whose base area is given. How much is the base area? Is given as 180 centimeter square, and the volume of this cuboid is given as 900 centimeter cube. So it is a cuboid, right? This is your base area. So base area is what? Base area is length into breadth, which is equals to given 180 centimeter square, right? Because in this figure you see this is your L and this is your B. So this is your base, and if I want to calculate the area of this rectangular sheet, this will be length into breadth. So this is already given. This base area is given as 180 centimeter cube, and the total volume of the cube is given. You simply need to calculate the height. So we know that volume of the cuboid is what? Volume of the cuboid is equals to what? L into B into H. And if you see here, L into B is what? L into B is equals to the base area. So I can write it as base area into H, and this is volume. What we have to calculate from here? H. So H becomes volume upon base area. How much is the volume given? 900, and the base area is 180. So let's cancel. I can cancel this 0 with this 0, and 18 fives is 90, so 5 centimeter. Therefore the height of this cuboid is how much? 5 centimeters. So this was a direct question here, where the base area means length into breadth was given and volume was given, so we can easily calculate the height, which becomes volume upon base area. Place the value, 18 fives is 90, therefore height of the cuboid will be 5 centimeters. So this was question number 3 of this exercise 11.4. Please see my next video for the solution of next question. Till then, take care. Bye bye everyone.